Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning back into Root Beats Tarot. This is Seven God Lou back with a collective read. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, comments, and subscribes, okay? So we're just gonna jump right in. You guys, I am getting that someone is really mad at you, okay? This is like borderline a love read, but someone is really freaking mad at you, all right? This is someone that you were intimate with, or that you maybe like was with for just like a little bit. Maybe you dated them for a little bit, or y'all were just like, this is your like sneaky link or something like that, right? This person's upset with you because they're thinking about what it could have been, right? They feel like you messed it up. They're like, you did something to where they can't cross their boundaries, right? So you did something to where they feel disrespected if they were to get back with you, okay? Something here, okay? Yeah, you may have been in some sort of player energy, okay? Some sort of player energy here. So you guys, it's kind of like you guys started off as friends, and you know, it was just business, okay, between you two. You know, you guys will hook up, right? And it was just like business, and that person was cool, you was cool with it. You guys will hang out, that was cool, but it was like friends. So there was no like caps on, no limitations on what you and whomever can do, right? So this person actually caught you perhaps talking to somebody else, being with somebody else, right? And they didn't think that they was gonna feel no type of way about it, but they felt some type of way about it. They felt some type of way about it. They was like fed up. They felt some type of way. But the you know, the rules were, you know, you do you and I do me, right? But you guys were just like really like on some real, you guys were like really cool. Okay, y'all were just like really cool. This person may not have had any money when you were with them, but that was cool though, because you was perhaps like on that same level. Like, I ain't got neither. You know, I know that sounds crazy, but you know, you were just there for the high, right? You were just there for the love, right? So now I'm getting that you're coming up, or you're doing good for yourself, or you're this person's actual dream person. You became this person's dream person, and you became that. I feel like, honestly, this person, you and this person hooked up. Y'all were just like friends and benefits, whatever. And then, you know, they couldn't respect, you know, you being in player mode and them being in player mode. They didn't think it was gonna affect them the way that it did, or hurt them when they perhaps seen you talking to someone else. You were messing around with someone else, and that really hurt them. So you guys stop talking, right? And then like they see you years later, and you're still everything that they want. But the rules were, this is just who we are. And we're hooking. This person can't get over the fact they feel disrespected. This person can't get over the fact, you know, that whoever they see you with, or whatever you did, right? Whatever you did here, you lost them. But they want to come back because they're like, this is the person that I will spend the rest of my life, like on some real, you know, but I cannot be with somebody who I seen did this, or who I seen did something, you know, kinky or whatever is what I'm getting. I can't be with somebody like that. And they want to, but they have, so, and you know, that's okay. Everybody has do's and don'ts about them. And I know some people were like, if they really loved me, then they would be okay with doing this, right? But you guys have to be realistic with you know, the fact that they do really want to be with you. But if they already know that if they get with that person, they're gonna be stressed and bugged out about it. Then it's gonna be, well, why the hell is you over here? If you knew that you was gonna be stressed and bugged out about it, then why the hell are you over here bringing up old shit? You know, this person just can't let it go, is what I'm saying, you guys. This person can't heal from whatever happened here, okay? This person may be like in the streets getting money, or may have some sort of side hustle, may do some sort of, you know, this person may be, you guys may be doing opposite in life here. This person, I don't feel like this person will ever try to leech off you. I feel like this person isn't doing that well in life with this dirty money. They maybe like have some sort of side hustle, doesn't always have to be dirty, right? And you're like doing something astronomical, but you can help this person. But they just can't do it. They just can't come to you. They don't really want to ask for help or nothing like that. They more so want to work with you, will want to build with you, right? This person is somebody who will truly like hold your hand in public and like you be in a full-blown relationship with. But you have done something, and I'm getting something kinky here, all right? And this person just cannot get over it, and they're angry with you, bro. They're mad at you because they borderline like love you or want to be with you. All right, let's get something for this read here. I don't even know what to call this read. We'll figure it out though. Yeah, this person, may want to like have a heart to heart and love bomb you, but they just want to do that just to feel, it's kind of immature energy here. Okay, now this person's being immature here, just to get some sort of get back, or just to make themselves feel better because they're angry because they really do want to be with you. What is heart to heart? Yeah, somebody is trapped in their mind here. Okay. About, they're thinking, they want to have some sort of heart to heart, but they're actually thinking that you may like be on, okay, so this is you. They think that you're going to still be on that player shit and be like, what do you want? Okay. They want to have a heart to heart with you. What's love bombing? Somebody, let's see. What's love bombing? Somebody does not know if you're still going to be a player. You were a player with this person or something like that. And somebody doesn't know if they're going to love bomb you. And they, you know, this person is, you're doing better than this person, I have to tell you. They were just very genuine. You know them from your past. They don't know if you really just going to play with them, toy with them, right? Because you really want somebody on your level or something like that. Like this person is far off your level, but they feel like you're on a bigger level than them. Okay. What is laughter? Yeah, somebody thinks that you're going to be the immature one and secretly laugh at them and not take them serious. They feel like they're holding on to this past. Like y'all were, you know, hooking up together and having a good time, both in player energy, da 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 da. They seen you do something to talk to somebody they didn't like. Next thing you know, you guys fell out, you know, maybe like a year or a month later, you're doing extremely well and their heart still pounds for you. They accidentally fell in love with you. They accidentally fell in love with you. They're looking at you. This is the perfect person. I would literally marry, this is the energy that I'm getting. I will literally marry this person, actually really want to be with them on some real shit. Okay. I don't do bullshit reads. Okay. If love comes out, love comes out. If love don't come out, love don't come out. This person is like, I would really want to be with you on some real shit. Like I will take you dead fucking serious. But they like whatever, you know, you saw, whatever happened between you guys in some sort of kinky fashion, whatever, they just can't do the shit, you know. And then they're like, I want to have this heart to heart with you, but I'm scared that you're going to be some sort of player. Okay, they're scared that you're going to still be in this mood and you're just going to hurt them again. Okay, you can be a masculine or a feminine, but this person is scared of that and they want to come toward you. This person feels like you're doing better than them. Now, y'all could be actually on the same level, but this person just feels like you're doing better than them. Like, right? So maybe like, say if you're like a lawyer or something like that, right? But you have hella student loans. This person don't know that you have hella student loans. And this person could be like really in the same position. This person could be just like a construction worker, right? And they're really in a better position than you financially, but they don't even know it, you know, something like that. But this person's just thinking like, damn, so-and-so doing their thing, you know, and in the back of their mind, they're like, they may have more than me. All right, so let's see, what's the outcome of this? What's the outcome of this? That's what I'm getting, y'all. That's who's in y'all energy. They're just like looking at you, but they're angry with you because they feel like a sucker or somebody who they feel weak, you know, because they feel like whatever you did, like, you know, you guys are both on player. They're like, I'm accepting some 304. That's honestly how they feel. But then they're like, no, so-and-so's not a 304. But then they, like the last spread said, you might still be on that player stuff. So maybe I am accepting a 304, okay? Or somebody who does whatever, okay? So it's going to end. Somebody's in some sort of numbing energy here. Yeah, somebody is going to just like, they can't fake how they feel. They feel like whatever they seen you did, something kinky here, whatever they seen you did, they feel like they can't like let that shit go. What is legal? There's some sort of legal, somebody may have lost everything in some sort of legality here, and somebody's currently going down, or somebody has to give, or somebody feels like they lost themselves. Or like I said, you may be a lawyer in law or something like that, and they may not feel big up against you. And somebody's trapped, or they may have lost something to some sort of baby mother or something like that, may have put them on child support. It doesn't mean that they have $0. It just means that they have to dish it out to this person when they could be dishing it out on you. What's cuffing season? I know that sounds selfish, but that's how this person's feeling. Like, do I have enough? Yeah, this is weighing heavy. Look, it's weighing heavy on them with cuffing season here. They're like, do I have enough? They don't know if they can pull this together. Do I have enough for the collective? Is how they're feeling. They probably very well do, but that's just how they're feeling, guys. This doesn't mean that they ain't got ish, okay? Yeah, so they're like, they feel like maybe, you know, they don't know if you're currently on this page energy, immature here, because you may be trying to play them like, oh, you ain't got enough for me. They don't know, like, you know, if you're gonna accept here or just leave them alone, because they may not have enough here. They're kind of defeated with thinking about that. Do they have enough for you? Okay, so they're not going to talk to you. I'm getting, this person's not going to, you know, this person, I know you, like, yeah, they're not going to talk to you because they're trying to see if you're looking for a boss, if you're looking for someone else who has it. They don't know. This person is looking at you and judging like off of what you're saying. How can I come forward to this person? You know, yeah, look, they don't know if you're like trying to hustle them or need some sort of money. They don't know how you come in here. They can't read you. They're trying to read you before they slide in your DMs and your inbox and be like, what's up? Remember me? And they're kind of embarrassed because something happened here. Something happened here to where they're like, I kind of feel embarrassed, right? If it's a masculine, you may have, let's say, hooked up with his friend. And they were like, I kind of feel embarrassed, even though I really love this person, going back to this person after I seen them hook up with my friend or my cousin. Even though it wasn't intentional, you know, I know that they did. You know, something like that, you guys, has happened. It could be anything for anyone, but that's how this person's feeling. And then they're trying to let this shit go. They're trying to let this shit go, bro. They can't handle your player ways. They don't know if you're still a player or not. They don't know if you're still a player or not. So that's what we got, you guys. So this person is just gonna watch you to see how you come in, how you acting, and if you will accept them, because they're looking at the financial aspect of it, and they're just like trying to count up your coins from behind, from the background, to see if they're enough for you. So they're not going to say anything, and they're just going to see, you know, based off of their own observation, if they're enough for you. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you in the next one. Bye.